Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Same, but different. Why is that, you ask? It's a budget IPA kit I did a while back. It's the Bulldog Premium IPA on offer at the Homebrew shop for £8. Couldn't refuse it. So straight from the fermenter tonight, 3 hours old. Got fantastic looking beer. Not absolutely crystal clear, but for a few hours I'll take that. Same one in the bottle. It's going to take 4-5 weeks at room temperature, and these conditions it might be even 5 or 6 weeks. You've seen these we'll call carbonation drops, very similar to these Coopers, but they're actually a little bit smaller. See them there, like a little ball. Just saying there, I had 2 carbonation drops per 500 millilitres, which I did for an IPA. I'd be tempted to go a little bit smaller for something like a stout or a stronger beer, maybe put one in there. But yeah, obviously I've used brewing sugar before in a funnel, and it just means drying it out, that kind of thing, makes you sanitise, and a pain in the arse, half a teaspoon here, half a teaspoon there, and get very inconsistent results, which brings me on to my latest escapades. I've seen a couple of beer reviews last 2 days. Mr. Christian Brew Bear is my Columbus Revenge, which of course was based on the Columbus Brown Ale. And a gusher there, very kindly cuts out the action. And tonight Mr. Alan Patton, Cider Meister, had my pumpkin ale. Should have mentioned it, the first few were fine, and I had one 2 weeks ago and one about a week ago, and we had a bit of a action in there. So what's happened there, I don't know. I don't massively prime. Maybe half a teaspoon, something like that. If a lager, maybe a cider, a full teaspoon. But these things happen sometimes. Looking at the batches, it could be the first few of the batch or the last few. The last few obviously got more yeast in there. So yeah, that's that. Tell you what, for tonight that's a damn good beer, that. You've seen these kits, Bulldog. I do believe these in the packets. If you get a tinned kit beer, you have to be very high temperature. These actually cool before they go into the sachets, otherwise obviously they'd melt. One thing I did look at this, I didn't really like, let's say no, 1.5 kilograms of sugar. Wasn't keen on that. I did use brewing sugar, and because of a cheap kit I did actually use the full 1.5 kilograms budget. So you got £8, perhaps £3 is it, for the brewing sugar. Did try to improve it a little bit, and I'll tell you what I did. Did a hop tea, 30 grams Williamette's, the USA, 6.9% alpha acids, rehydrated the yeast, and for some reason, it shouldn't have been, but there's 2 packs of yeast glued to this, so I used them both, so no harm. The OG was 25 degrees Celsius, 1.050. Final gravity at 20 degrees Celsius was 1.007, and then I did cold crash it. No, not purposely, I just turned the heat pad off and it cooled down the garage down to 6%, so it's quite good for me without having the dedicated fridge just yet. Right, so 5.7% ABV, so it sounds quite decent to me. Dry hops on day 4 with another 50 grams of Williamette. I've got look, light straw, taste, hoppy and bitter. See that? Yeah. Smugly mug through there. It's not crystal clear, but it's It's just so young. Yep. Can smell hops in there. It's not massive, I don't pretend it is. I could always put some hops into the keg if I wanted to. Right, so what else did I pick up today? Just trying to keep a few things open for you guys. This is called to B&M UK branch. Fagerhult Stubborn Swedish Beer. I do believe this is from the Copperberg stable. I'm not sure now, I don't really follow fashions in bit or size actually. There's a lot of people who come in there, you know, they start with the Grolsch, things like that, the Tennent's Extra, Tennent's Super, and they go on to the latest fashion beer, maybe Peroni one day, something else and something else, alcohol shots, something like that. But this is what's out, it's, see there, you probably can't see actually, it's £2.49 for the four pack of cans, so 330 millilitres. I'm not going to try it tonight, well maybe off camera. 62.5p a can. I don't know, you can pay more for that with a can of Coke or a bottle of water, so it shouldn't be too bad. And finally, it's taken ages to do this. Mr. Steve Moulton's famous Mr. Rhubarb himself. This is Steve's rhubarb wine, bottle 13th of the 3rd, 2014, so it's almost 2 years old. It made me laugh, this took on to, so I've had it for ages. ABV 10%, ready 3 to 6 months, so more than done that. And I tell you what, I've looked up there, there's not one bit of sediment in there whatsoever. My wines, you've got a little bit in there. I'd like to know, Steve, did you filter this? And if not, how many times did you rack it? Because look at that, it's crystal clear. I'm going to give some cup. It's been opened and Mrs. Cheshire Homebrew has had a gargle and she did approve, so let's go. Okay. Absolutely crystal clear. See me ugly mug through there, but I don't want to. You know, it was packaged differently, and commercial there. We said the commercial wine. A sniff. Not getting too much in the aroma, to be honest. I know this isn't the freshest, but very faint. Well, the alcohol, to be honest, and more than very much on the rhubarb, but great looking. So cheers, Steve, and not check Steve Moulton out. I think he subscribed to me. You know all about Steve, and a smashing fella, and doing great beers. Gone on to, he's first started the kits, the extracts in a big way, gone to the all grains and all. So cheers, mate. Bit of sweetness on the front there, dry on the aftertaste. Oh yes, the cracking variation there, Steve, and if anybody knows about rhubarb, it's Steve. That's a great drink, that. Look at that. Don't have any left now. Me and Mrs. Cheshire Homebrew, one each, and I told you I want my tea, but to tell you what, I'm still glad I left it, because that's just so mellow. There's no sharp taste in there, no sharp aftertaste. It's as I say, just what the doctor ordered, so thanks for that, Steve. Right, that's it for now. What they do now. I had one thing with dilemma tonight. As I said in previous videos, both my kegs were empty. So I came to fill my keg tonight and we had a bit of an issue with the keg. Not there. My fault. Gas leak. One of the cheap Chinese imitations. So if you can spare the extra money, go for the John Guest fittings, because I'll tell you what, nothing more frustrating. Trying to fill one keg. I've got a splitter, so I was trying to fill my keg with the gas and that was just leaking like anything. So dilemma. Took the splitter off eventually. Not a quick disconnect, so we had to start cutting through the pipe, sawing back, and it was an absolute pain in the arse, for want of a better word. So best thing to do with them, ditch them. So I won't do that again. Don't make the same mistake twice. I think that's with home brewing and anything in life, you know. You make a mistake once, it's unlucky. Make the same mistake twice and a bit of a numpty, aren't you? So cheers fellas, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your subscriptions, sorry. I've said over 500. I'm going to do a competition, but I'm going to try and do something with it, do it of fun. I'm not going to say what it is now. I know what it is in my mind. And anyone wants to enter the competition, you have to put a video up in response to the video I do, and we'll post that to everybody. And you don't send it public, you can send it to me privately, I don't mind about that, but what's a great effort, and it's just going to be so much fun. I'm going to have two prizes. We're going to have one for the UK and one for the rest of the world, so bear with me guys, you will see that video in due course. I'm not going to say what the prize is, possibly in the UK, no, I'll tell you what, probably all over, it'd be probably hops. And if you guys somewhere across the world can't get hops I can get here, I can send them over to you. So cheers fellas, thanks for watching. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, come Friday. It's great to take part in this fantastic community. You know, please thumb up. My thumb is slightly better now. Like, subscribe if you haven't done, and more shenanigans to come. And go to see Albert tonight. He's had the balls chops, so he's been quite subdued last few days. I'm sure he'll come back. So cheers fellas, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you later.